So let me explain my problem with this bullshit. This modern Beavis and Butthead episodes. It's just like I said in the review, which most of you guys seen it, and it's not Beavis and Butthead. These characters are not like Beavis and Butthead. It's just totally different. I be watching this fucking modern 2022 reboot. The characters, they're a lot softer than I could have imagined. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? This is not Beavis and Butthead. They got them fucking praying and shit, and they got them being like apologizing to each other. I mean, Beavis, I can understand Beavis doing that, but Butthead of all people should not be apologizing for anything, especially praying. Butthead praying. The real Butthead would be like, praying sucks. Like he would not be fucking praying. He would not be doing Christian shit. Like I can't see. I just can't see that shit. Especially Butthead. Butthead never apologizes. He's never soft. He never say sorry to Beavis and stuff like that. I'm like, what the fuck has happened with these characters? Also, it's like there's so many things missing about this show. Like, these episodes are terrible. Like, I'm watching these episodes and it's just the same shit repeats over and over and over. They do the same shit. Most of the times it's about chicks and stuff like. I mean, look, I understand the original show was about them trying to score, but most of the episodes was not always about them trying to score. It was about other shit, like episodes like, trying to find a bomb in the school, or the whole thing with the the fundraisers with Mr. Manners, or other episodes like Kyler, the serial killer. It was about different shit. It wasn't always about them chasing after sluts. It wasn't always about that. Or there's episodes of them hang out with fucking Todd and get their ass kicked by Todd. It's not always about them going after chicks. It was not always about that. But somehow this new series is basically all they do is about that. Or is about trying to get a dog to fuck each other. Get dogs to fuck each other. It's a raccoon. It's just... people love it for some reason. I don't get it. It's not Beavis and Butthead. I'm an OG fan of the show, so... This new 2022 reboot is not Beavis and Butthead. Like I said, these characters are replaced with soft pussy motherfuckers. When I was a kid, I watched the OG series. I watched the repeats. I never really, watched it on air because I wasn't born yet. So when I was a kid, I watched the repeats. And then when the 2011 reboot came out, I was 13 years old when the 2011 reboot came out. No, wait. No, I was 14. I was 14 when the 2011 reboot came out, and I laughed at every single fucking episode because it was actually like Beavis and Butthead. It was not like a totally different characters at all. It was actually fucking funny. Every single episode in the 2011 reboot was about different shit. It wasn't about the same thing over and over again. They did different things. There's an episode about Left Behind. That was funny as shit. And there's an episode of them making like a porn tape or some shit like that. See, there's different shit going on in a 2011 reboot that's better than a 2022 reboot. The 2022 reboot is just typical and generic, and they do like the same things over and over again, and it's just not funny. It repeats itself, and no one likes to watch shit that repeats itself. Oh, I don't know what was going on. I don't know why Mike Judge even bring this back in the fucking first place if the character's not gonna be like the same like it used to be. Do you know what else sucks about the 2022 reboot of Beavis and Butthead? You know what else sucks? It's too realistic. Why do I say it's too realistic? Because the fucking... In the original series, it was mostly about, Do you remember when, the citizens and the teachers, the people in the show, you remember when they always like talking shit to Beavis and Butthead, call them little bastards, or, threaten to beat their asses and shit? I mean, I know in this new reboot, they do threaten to kick their asses and shit, but the teachers and the people are like a lot softer in this fucking reboot and a lot more realistic. They're like a way too nice. I'm like, why are these characters so fucking nice? They mostly talking shit to Beavis and Butthead, call them little bastards or other names, like other insults that they will call them. Oh no, we have to be realistic. We have to show how real teachers will act like to students. It's a fucking cartoon, you idiot. It's a cartoon for adults. What the fuck are you talking about? This shit is supposed to be... It's a cartoon. It's supposed to be like that. The teachers are supposed to talk shit to them. I mean, even in real life, teachers do talk shit to the students. Don't get me wrong on that. They do talk shit to students. But I don't get it. Like, I'm watching the show. I'm like, why are these teachers and people are a bunch of pussies? Like... Well, why are they so nice to Beavis and Butthead? Like, why are they so preachful and all smiley and shit? I'm like, come on, what the fuck is this bullshit? They're supposed to be talking shit to them, calling them little bastards and whatnot, all these other insults. So, what is going on here? Like, this shit sucks. It's supposed to be a cartoon and it's supposed to be fun, and it's just being too realistic. Yeah, the background characters are terrible. They're terrible, and they're not interesting at all. They're not the same like the 90s background characters. They're way more fun, way more interesting, way more funny when they talk shit to Beavis and Butthead. The reactions are hilarious. Here it's just very bland and boring, and they're too fucking nice. They're too soft to them. Oh, it's okay, buddy. Don't worry about it. I'm like, come on. What the fuck is this soft pussy shit? It's bad enough we got Van Driesen's soft ass, so why do you need more soft ass teachers and soft ass people in this show? Is it really necessary? Speaking of which, like I said, I complain about it so many times about this. So many times. I keep asking about the same shit over and over. About where's Priscilla McDicker? Where's Todd? Where's Coach Buzzcut? Where's Earl? Where's Kyler? What happened to all these fucking characters? Where's Diarrhea? Even I don't really care about Diarrhea. But guess what? Priscilla McDicker, Todd, and fucking Coach Buzzcut and Diarrhea shows up in one of the second to last episodes of season 2 of the 2022 reboot of Beavis and Butthead. They show up as fucking smart aliens with big ass heads talking to smart Beavis and Butthead, the aliens. Are you fucking kidding me with this shit? Like I said in the review, it's like a big motherfucking middle finger in your fucking face saying, fuck you. This is the only time you're ever going to see these characters again. That's basically what it is. You got a big middle finger in your face saying, fuck you to your face. Like, why all of a sudden now they show up as fucking aliens? It's like some kind of fucking cock tease in your face. It's just like dangling a dick in your face like, ha 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 ha. This is the only time you're going to see these motherfuckers. Ha 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 ha. I'm like, are you kidding me with this shit? I keep asking for these characters. Also, they show up as fucking aliens just for like a minute and a half, just to talk to Beavis and Butthead as smart aliens. Which I didn't really give a fuck about smart alien Beavis and smart alien Butthead. I don't care about those characters. They're not funny at all. Just like fucking... I mean, old Beavis and Butthead's okay, I guess. Even though I didn't really fuck with them. Just like the fucking original Beavis and Butthead characters. There's too many Beavis and Buttheads. Why are there so many different Beavis and Buttheads? What is the point? What's so funny about it? Like, there is no effort put into this episode. There's no effort put into it. It's the same typical shit. They keep doing the same things over and over again. Oh, we gotta do this to get chicks to score of us. We gotta do that to get chicks to score of us. Just check this. Just check that. Like I said, the original series was not always about trying to score. It wasn't always like fucking about that. Other times, like I said, they do other shit. Like at one episode, they throw a bowling ball off the fucking roof, and it cracked. I think it cracked. I forgot, but they threw a bowling ball off the fucking roof. They did different things. Like the other episodes in the 2022 reboot, they just goof around their house all day or outside of their house. That's like most of the episodes they do. They're outside of the house goofing around doing stupid shit. Or they're at, I think, Tom Anderson's or something. I don't know. It's just... And most of the characters they use throughout all these episodes is mostly just Van Driesen and Tom Anderson. Tom Anderson and Van Driesen. Van Driesen and Tom Anderson. I'm so sick of seeing the same characters. Why the fuck are you showing the same goddamn characters? Like, I'm so sick of seeing Van Driesen's fucking happy, smiling motherfucking face. Ugh. I don't get it. Why they have the most positive characters in the show instead of having the most negative characters on the show? Oh, the fucking Paramount Plus soft asses complained, oh, we have too many negative characters in the show. It's supposed to be like that. It's a cartoon. It's supposed to make you laugh. Ugh. And don't get me started on the music videos and the videos. Every time they react to the music videos and the regular YouTube videos and stuff, it's just not funny, the shit that come out of their mouth. Most of the time, it's just Butthead making fun of Beavis' mom the whole fucking time. It's like most of the joke is just that. Butthead making jokes about his mom, and Beavis just tells him to shut up, and Butthead just continue to keep saying things about his mom, and Beavis don't even kick him in the nads. Like, I was waiting for fucking Beavis to get to fucking snap and just kick him in the balls like he usually does throughout music videos, like he did in the 90s version. Here, he doesn't do anything. He keeps telling Butthead to shut up. He's like, shut up, Butthead. Shut up, Butthead. Shut up, Butthead. And he doesn't even kick him in the balls. He just lets Butthead just talk shit about his mom. I'm like, are you kidding me with that? Usually, fucking Beavis gets mad and he just kicks him in the balls. Okay, I guess let's have Beavis get bullied most of the time throughout the fucking 2022 reboot. Like, the only time you see Beavis actually kick Butthead in the balls, it's like one of the episodes where Beavis decides to go to church and learn how to score or something like that. So you went to go talk to God to help him learn how to score. Yeah, that's basically about it. That's the only time you see fucking Beavis kick him in the balls. I'm like, are you kidding me? He used to do that a lot throughout the music videos. Why he stopped doing it now? And like, one of the fucking videos they watch, they watch an old guy quilt. Like, you know what I'm talking about, quilt, quilting, make your own clothes and shit. What the fuck? Why would Beavis and Butthead, of all things, would watch an old guy quilt? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why would they react to that? And plus, it wasn't even funny. They don't even say anything funny at all towards that video at all. Just they had nothing to say. Nothing to say at all. It would have been funny if they just fell asleep while watching it. It would have been more funnier. But they don't even fall asleep. They just keep continuing looking at it and try and make jokes about it, and it fails. Every time they try to make jokes about it, it just fails. What's the point of doing that if they can't make jokes about it? What's the point even doing the video? What's the point even reacting to it if they can't make jokes about it? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what were they coming up with that. Even a new fan of Beavis and Butthead would be like, why is Beavis and Butthead reacting to an old guy quilting? Like, really? The OG Beavis and Butthead would have just turned the fucking channel. Fucking Beavis would be like, change it, dude. And they would have changed the channel. They will not be fucking watching some old guy quilting. Well, besides that, like, other fucking videos they react to, it's just that they have nothing to say. They have nothing to say at all. Like, this one video, they're watching this dumb broad sing, and it's about this Fiat car, and Butthead keep talking about the Fiat car like it's like a fucking Fiat car commercial or something. I'm like, why is he talking about Fiat car? Instead of just talking about what's going on in the fucking video. Like, it was like a lot of crazy shit going on in that fucking video, but instead he's talking about a fucking Fiat car. Who gives a fuck? Why would Butthead care about a fucking car? Especially a Fiat car. Why the fuck would he care about that shit? Fucking Beavis and Butthead would care about some crazy fast ass car instead of some shitty car. I mean, they do talk shit about the car at the end in the video, but still, why they focus so hard on the car more than what's going on in the video? There's like a lot of weird shit going on. I don't know. It's like Mike Judge just ran out of ideas in like the second half of this season this year. He's like, he ran out of fucking ideas what to talk about, how to react to these videos. Even the episodes, seems like he ran out of ideas, what to say, what to do. It's like he didn't really care anymore. He cared about just doing that fucking King of the Hill reboot more than anything or something. I don't know what's going on with that guy, but it's just mind-boggling to me, because I'm thinking to myself, why would you bring the show back and not make it funny at all? I'm like, what's the point of this? You should even bring us back in the fucking first place. It was a waste. It was a waste for us OG fans of Beavis and Butthead's time. It was a waste. It wastes my fucking eyeballs watching this shit. I'm not saying all the episodes are bad. I'm not saying all of them are bad, but half of them are not funny at all. They're just not funny. It does not feel like Beavis and Butthead. It feels like some kind of different clones of them, and it's just I don't like the new improvement of these characters at all. I don't like the new chemistry they have. Not new chemistry. What's the word for it? New character development they have for these characters. I don't like it. I like when Butthead's more ruder. I like when Butthead is like more of an asshole than less of an asshole. Just like with Beavis, he's like less crazy than more crazy. He should have been more crazy than less crazy. In this series, he's like less crazy. He's like way less crazy, and it's just not the same. I like when Beavis is like crazy as shit, like he was in the original series in the 2011 reboot. Here, it's just like he's like a normal person, and I don't like it. He's just a normal fucking kid, and just like Butthead is like less of an asshole. I don't like it at all. They're just a lot softer and a lot fucking lamer, and I just don't fuck with it. Now I can understand why back in like 2021 when they said that Beavis and Butthead is gonna be the Gen Z version or something like that. They said I can understand it now clearly why this shit does not seem like the original Beavis and Butthead. Now I completely understand. Besides that, also they've been race swapping characters like Burger World, the manager, instead of white now he's black. Just like with Stewart. Stewart's not even white anymore. He's black. Now he's a black Stewart. He looks like Cleveland Jr. I think his name's like Carl or something like that. And yeah, it's just, I mean, I don't mind Black Stewart. I don't mind it, but I don't know. I think it's unnecessary race swapping characters and shit. Especially, Beavis and Butthead is barely working at Burger World in these new episodes. I'm like, why is Beavis and Butthead barely working at Burger World now? I don't get that. Because these new seasons of Beavis and Butthead, season 9 and 10, season 9, it's only been one episode where they're working at Burger World. Just like season 10, it's only one episode they're working at Burger World. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it only like one episode they working at Burger World? I don't get that. But that's their job. That's how they pay the bills in their fucking... I don't think they know how to pay bills. Oh, whatever. This so-called 2022 reboot is just not funny, and I don't fuck with it. This is not Beavis and Butthead. It's just a waste of time bringing this back. And Mike Judge is just fucking cash grabbing and make some money. He didn't really care about the fans. If he actually really cared about the fans, it would have been just like the original series. It would have been just like the original series. It would have more rock music. Oh yeah, speaking of that, the only time you get some rock sort of country music is when smart Beavis and Butthead are doing the reaction. I'm like, are you kidding me? You got fucking Beavis and Butthead and old Beavis and Butthead watching modern shit, but somehow smart Beavis and Butthead is watching country rock shit? Like, are you fucking kidding me with that? What the fuck? Whatever. It's just, everything's just so ass backwards with this fucking reboot, this second reboot. Like I said, the 2011, did I say it right? 2011? The 2011 reboot is way, way, way better than this 2022 reboot. I feel like I will never want to watch these fucking seasons ever again. I will probably still watch the ones that I thought was really funny, but that's about it. The other ones, the most of them that I thought was not funny, I'll never watch ever again. But besides that, what was the other thing I was supposed to say? Oh yeah, fucking Tom Aarons' war stories. So basically, he's talking to the audience about his war stories, and the joke is that he keeps fixing people's shit while there's a war going on, and that's the whole joke. And I didn't really find it that funny. I just chuckled a couple of times, but that's about it. It's just it wasn't even funny. I'm like, well, what's the joke about it? He's fixing shit when there's a war going on? Okay. I don't get what's so funny about that. Well, whatever. Should have came something more clever than that for Tom Aarons' war stories. It's just, there's so many things you could have come up with for his fucking war stories, and it could have been like way funnier than that. Just like the episode where old Beavis and Butthead's working at Amazon, and the whole time they're just drinking Cheese Whiz, and the whole place fucking blows up in flames, and they come out all right. Like, there's so many things you can come up with that episode, and that's what you bet you can come up with. Oh yeah, another thing. Their insults. They barely say any insults. The only insults they say in this show is dumbass, bunghole, dumbass, butthole, and one other one. You never hear him say butt knocker or fart knocker or peckerwood or these other ass wipe, butt munch, ass munch, butt dumpling. You don't hear him say any of those insults anymore to each other. They never say any of those anymore. All they say just to each other is dumbass or butthole. That's it. You don't hear him say any of those other ones anymore. It's like they just threw out everything from the show and put a bunch of fucking lame shit in here. It's just sad. They took all the funny elements out of the show and put a bunch of the fucking lame shit in here. It's fucking sad. Fuck 2022 reboot. Like I said, it's a big old middle finger in your face saying fuck you to the OG fans of Beavis and Butthead. Big old middle finger in your fucking face.